Today we're going to talk about private stock cigars. This is a great smoke, not only because they're made with the same Dominican filler tobaccos and Ecuadorian Connecticut wrappers used in many Davidoff cigars, but they're also incredibly affordable. Now the reason for this is the fillers and wrappers are not graded. Now they have an inspection process at every factory which they use to separate tobaccos by quality. Grading is based on color variations in the wrapper, minor flaws, the size of the leaves, etc. However, even though the tobaccos are ungraded, you're still getting a high-grade, high-quality cigar at a great price. Now, some folks even call private stock the poor man's Davidoff. Here's an historical tidbit about this brand for you. In 1990, Davidoff began making their cigars in Dominican, but the packaging was still done in Switzerland, so they had to ship the cigars overseas. Now, the problem was some of these cigars just weren't sized right, and they didn't fit in the boxes, so they couldn't sell them. So what they did was they kept them, and they became known as Davidoff's private stock. And they're probably smoked by the employees, whatever. Now, of course, those cigars weren't seconds, they were firsts. The only issue was the packaging, and that's how the brand was born. As for what you can expect when you light up today's private stock, you'll notice the cap is excellent, just like all Davidoff made cigars. It pops off perfectly if you cut it with a double blade cutter. And the burn is true, exposes a firm ash. The smoke is creamy with a mild to medium body. Depending on your palate, the more prevalent flavors you're going to find in here are herbal in nature, along with notes of cedar, some grassiness, some semi-sweet tobacco, things like that. You might even taste a little nutmeg and maybe even sometimes a little bitterness. To sum it up, you've got a well-made cigar blended with high-quality tobaccos at an extremely affordable price. So who's the private stock cigar smoker? Well, anybody, really. New cigar smokers, smokers who want rich taste but prefer a more mild to medium blend, and those who are on maybe a tighter budget who want the most cigar value for their money. Speaking of value, you'll find private stock at the most affordable prices online at famoussmoke.com too. So choose the one that's right for you and enjoy.